Hello everyone, I'm CrypticFox, and welcome back to the inky blackness of our latest colony here in Oxygen Not Included. It's cycle 76, and so far we've only had one death, although I defy you to find the gravestone. It's hidden somewhere here in the dark, because we're playing with the lights out mod on this particular colony. And I think this is, the third or fourth time we've streamed this particular colony and played, and we've kind of gradually been expanding to add lights into different areas so we can actually see things a little bit more. In this particular mod, if you haven't seen it before, everything's black until you actually light it up, which makes for kind of an interesting play environment for the game, because you can't really see where you want to go get different resources and stuff. But so far, we've been surviving okay. Welcome everyone who's here in the chat so far, or if you are watching on the channel afterwards, welcome as well. As always, a big thanks to our top tier Mistakes Were Made channel members, Sebastian, Zirian Zelos, Asgen Carlson, Matthias Z, Crystal, Nabs1, The Scrub, Still Snow, Toolkit71, and Kathleen Hart. Thank you all for that continued support. Very, very much appreciated. Today, I want to expand out a little bit more with the exosuits that we have. Some are down here. Yeah, we've got a little exosuit dock we built down here so that our duplicants can head out and explore the wild black yonder. The nice thing about the exosuits is they light up things a little bit better. So when they have the suit on, they actually have like a 2,000 lumen light source. You can see they get a little brighter where they walk. And that gives us the ability to kind of see a little bit better where they go. So we'll see what happens, and hopefully we'll be in a position where we can actually find things, at least a little bit while we're out exploring everything, and ideally not wind up dead. There are some resources I think we're going to run short on, like algae and stuff is going to start to become an issue. We have 20 tons of it right now, so not a big problem. Air is okay and stuff too. But as we start to work through, farther and farther into the cycles, we're going to run into more problems, so we'll see what happens. First time I've caught a live CrypticFox stream, usually only watch the replays. Well, welcome, Michelle. Glad you're able to make the stream. Welcome to your first one. Hopefully, it's not a dire omen that you're here. I mean, we have enough problems with duplicate death as it is in our colonies, never mind, adding omens of death. It is getting kind of warm in here. The lights that we're using, because I still haven't installed the mod for the additional lights, and I probably should do that. But we only have really one type of light, and it does produce heat. So things are starting to get a little warm in here. And then down here, I think I need to insulate this little Drecklet farm we have going in here, Drecko farm, because we're letting the heat out, and that heat's gonna kind of like it's spread out to heating up other things, and it's because of the heat exchange, it's actually not warming up the way that I want it to in order to get our stuff to grow. So we're gonna try and insulate all of this today, and we'll see if this helps out. Hopefully, it will help trap some of the heat in here, and I think the plants will start to warm up a little better and start growing, because our poor little Dreckos are gonna start dying of starvation. We've already had one die that way. Haley with a super chat. Yay, Oni, and I'm still alive. So far. Always with the so far caveat. Did Nightbot break? Nope, Nightbot's here. I see Nightbot threw out a few comments there. So there's some comments in Nightbot that are sort of automated. They go on a recurring timer sort of thing. And then other ones that people can trigger using the commands. And so the little bit of Nightbot spam there for a moment. Ever played a Risk of Rain 2? No, I can't say that I have. I didn't even know why the sun lamp at your base keeps saying disabled by the automation grid, but none is connected. My dupes need to tan. If it's disabled by the automation grid, then you might have an automation wire plugged into it, with that wire going to no source to control it, in which case it'll just automatically be off. So you could try checking that. Foul language. What's this now? Oh, heckin' gosh darn. Yeah, I think that was one that, I think that might be a command that Durgan put in at one point, quite a long time ago. Let me see. It's not exactly strong language. It's more like cartoon language. We don't really have all that much left to research, which will be nice, because we can break down the research machines, and that will free up a little bit of heat production. I don't think there's anything really pressing we need. Maybe we'll research through the jetpacks or whatever for now. Trying to tackle some of the stuff down here, and we'll just kind of knock all these out. And once they're all finished, which will definitely be in this stream, then we'll break these down. We'll get the materials back, and we'll just save the heat generation there at least a little bit. Hey, Exotic Gamer, I'm doing well. How are you? Hope things are good. Huh. I might not even need another water supply for these plants. They're not growing, so I'm basically just backing up the polluted water anyway. I only have a total of 1 suit here so far. In part because I was getting the reed fiber from shaving the Drekos, and we only had like 1 adult Dreco, so it's not really cutting it. No pun intended. We might need to put in a little farm to try to get some reed fiber. Now that requires polluted water as well, and I don't remember exactly what the biome layout is like around us. I know there's some swampy stuff up here maybe, somewhere. Polluted water. There's a little polluted water up here. If there's polluted water up here, then this is a swamp biome, so that might be a reasonable place to grow it. Basically, what I want to do is try and grow it in a place where the temperatures are already going to be conducive to growing the plant, and we'll have an easy source of polluted water to feed into it also. I put 1 little light in here, but it's not really helping to kind of brighten things up too much. I'm going to send a duplicate with a mining helmet up there. Come on, Christy. You can be my candidate for today. We'll send you up here. We'll try to put a couple lights in here so we can actually see something. I might even just use floor lamps. Oh, right. That's where we... Nope. We're not supposed to look here. This didn't happen. This is all a figment of your imagination. Is that sand? It is sand. If I dig that out, we're going to bury everything. That sucks. Oh, well. Take some of it anyway. Delay? I don't know how bad the delay is. I think this should be set on low... Yeah, it's set on low latency. I can't switch it midstream, so hopefully it's not too long a delay. Audio glitch back at it again. Is it... Yeah, I don't know what it is. There's this weird, like, when you get multiple sounds in this game lately, they kind of stack on top of each other, and it makes, like, a weird audio noise. I haven't been able to figure out why that is. I updated my drivers and everything. Everything seems fine, but... Yeah, we found the graveyard. We uncovered it. Blast. It was supposed to stay hidden, so you had no idea for certain how many had died in here, but as you can see, there's only 1. Could be worse. Heck, it has been worse. We could also maybe do farming down here. That's a bizolite. Phosphorite. Nope, it's probably a little hot down here. There's a little slime and stuff here. We might be able to. I think I'll still do it up top here. I was going to do lighting through here, but there's not like a ceiling I can do because of all the sand now. It'll be interesting. Chat has a delay. Yeah, there's always a delay of some sort on YouTube. They don't really have like instantaneous chat kind of thing. Okay, let's grab the hatchling eggs. Those can go in here. Oh, there's already 4,000 grams in here. We're gonna need them to like, as soon as they carry all these eggs up into this storage container, which I'll put at a priority 7. Then we'll dump them all on the floor so they can hatch in there. Wonder if we'll find an ice biome with sleet wheat. I like sleet wheat. We can make like burgers and stuff with the sleet wheat. Some fancy sleet wheat buns. I'd also like to get some wheezewort, so it'd be nice to start to kind of cool things down a little bit in here, particularly where the farm's located. We could do some other things with like a thermal regulator, but that takes a lot of power and produces a lot of heat in its own right. So I'm not really in a huge rush to do that if we can avoid it. Plus, it always breaks down, and they need to constantly fix it. And nuisances, etc. Bathroom needs lights on all the time. I'm feeling one dupe is sneaking in there without turning it on, and they're making a mess. What? That's not possible. Clean up after yourselves, duplicants. Oh, you know what it is? There's a toilet over here that is just outside of the range of the sensor. So if they're in this 3rd toilet and the other ones are empty, the 3rd lavatory, these ones are empty, then it doesn't trigger the sensor. So we'll probably need to build another one of those, I guess. Where's my... Oh, actually, let's copy this. Copy that. We'll stick it over here. Now give me the coverage that we need, and then throw just a little bit of automation wire on here. And we should be good to go. When you notice you have 1,100 kilograms of natural gas? Wait, where's the natural gas here now? We have hydrogen up here, 1,600 grams of it. 1,100 kilograms of natural gas. Where's this now? I definitely don't have that. Unless it's hiding somewhere I don't see it, but... Having a poke shell farm is so tedious, you need so much polluted dirt. Yeah, I don't know that having a poke shell farm is really even worth it. It's okay if they're in the wild kind of thing, and you can gather shells and stuff from them, which is fine. But in terms of the farm, like, you just need so much polluted dirt. I don't really know that it's worth it. Oh, in your base. Oh, yeah. That's a lot of natural gas. 1,100 kilograms? Like, not even 1,100 grams? It's 1,100 kilograms? How did you even get that much? Hey, pitcher pepper plants are growing. There we go. Now temperatures are evening out in here a little bit. 41 degrees, 38, 37. These require a temperature of 35 to 80. So this can be turned off now, pretty much. Just disable that building. A little insulation to the trick. Too much heat exchange with the surrounding area. So we got that covered now. All right, our Draco will finally eat. Hopefully he'll regrow his scales soon because I'd like to. Oh, we have 2 suits now. Moving up in the world. Let's find a duplicant who's idle here. Idle duplicant. Thomas. You've been discovered. How about you go down here? I want to see what's up. Or down, I guess. It's kind of more down. Okay, we had a little bit of polluted water over here. Now this one actually had some fish in it, I think. That's a little paku. No, maybe not. Maybe the paku were trapped over in the other area. We might not be able to get them to move over. No, the paku's gone. Ah, blast. I think he died. Oh, no, there we go. It's fine. We got a little egg that's down there, so that's, oh, man. They run away so fast. Dirty little duplicants. Let's do a little floor here. I want to get this iron that's under here. Give me that. Oh, there's also coal down here, too. I totally forgot we had a coal mine down here. And on the plus side, he's got an exosuit, so he won't die of any, like, strange lung conditions or anything. How's the temperature going for you? It's a little warm in here. Things have gotten a little spicy. So the oxygen diffusers put an oxygen at like 30 degrees Celsius, and then when you add in all the lights and stuff, and then the machines that are producing a little bit of heat, things aren't so great. This battery is serving no purpose. It needs to be deconstructed now. It's actually draining power unnecessarily to keep it charged. And it's producing heat, so we'll get rid of that. All we really need is the one little smart battery down there. I think you got the black lung, bah. Not the black lung. Are the eggs put away yet? Yeah, they are. Okay, so we can now ditch the eggs. Thank you. Those will hatch in there eventually. Okay, I need. It's so hard working up here without lights. I need a duplicant with a helmet. Oh, you know the trouble's gonna be I don't have an exosuit. Oh, so much for the power. Somebody refill the generators, please. It's really dark in here. All we have is shine bug light right now, and that's not cutting it. And they're all gonna go to bed. Well, I guess they don't need light when they're sleeping anyway. It's a little dark in here. We'll start being able to have omelets, barbecue, and stuff soon. That's kind of the plan. Especially since as the temperature rises, this mealwood is going to stop growing. So we either have to solve the problem in terms of controlling the temperature of our mealwood farm area, or substitute with another food supply. So like eggs and stuff. Eggs and meat and what have you. Alright. Power has been restored. I really need to get a duplicant who has the skill to make the automation stuff. Woo, had to sneeze. Mechatronics engineering, that's what I want. I had somebody I thought that was close. Oh. Well, Haley's got an affinity for it, so that would be good. I think Haley might be the only one that's even approaching having enough of it. Yeah, pretty much just Haley. We could take, well, if it... We could max out super hard digging for Johnny Test, but I don't think we really need to do that. We'll go down here to tinkering operating. We'll try and build that up. So we'll get a couple of people that have mechatronics engineering. So we can do a little bit of that. I don't want to do like a ton of the mechatronic stuff because I don't usually use the rails a whole terrible lot. But it sure is handy for things like auto-filling generators and what have you. Did you have a good Easter? Yeah, it was pretty good. Kids actually slept in for once. They got up at 6:30 in the morning instead of 5 a.m., which was kind of a nice break. Usually on like Christmas and Easter, they're up at 5 a.m. Cooked a turkey. It turned out awesome, so that was good too. Nothing too exciting, I guess. You goofed the audio of commentary. It was way too quiet. How can I fix it in post? The only thing you can do is if your audio is on a separate track. So whenever I do recording, I record my my voiceover audio on a separate track from the game audio, and that way I can adjust it separately and I can boost it or clean it up or whatever needs to happen with it without affecting the game audio. That's pretty much the only way you can do it. Otherwise, you gotta tweak everything, and that's a bit more of a pain. Evil fashion designers. What's this now? I think I missed something. Okay, let's grab Christy. You can be our guinea pig again. I want you to go back up here. We do need to add in some lights up here, so I'm just gonna do lamps because I don't want to have to dig in the ceiling too much. Go over here now. We'll put another lamp over here. This might not actually work out the best because I don't have an exosuit dock over here, so we're gonna get Jeremy going over this side of things probably. I seem to recall there was like when we first started the game, we had the ability to see initially, and I thought over here somewhere there was a ruin. Oh yeah, there's tile right there, so there's got to be like a little ruin up here. Yeah, there's the security door. Obviously we can't see the germs because you know it's hidden away up there, but maybe we can do something here to create a secondary clean entry point. What's over? This is granite, igneous rock, slime. Okay, so we'll be like right on the edge of it here. Slime, gold amalgam, algae, igneous rock, granite. Okay, so I think like right here, the temperature is like 30 degrees, and that should be workable for growing some reed fiber. So we'll dig this out. I'm gonna, before we get too far into here, I'm gonna plan to control the polluted oxygen a bit. So we'll put a little deodorizer. I saw slime lung for a moment there as you were mousing over, so be a bit careful. Not only disease, not that disease is much of a worry nowadays in Oni. Yeah, it's really not all that tough. And if a surface slime lung is not really a problem, the problematic stuff is the airborne slime lung that's in polluted oxygen. So I put a little deodorizer here. When they get that set up and running, it will help to clean the polluted oxygen, and then the slime lung won't survive in it. The ritual to summon a wild Polani works. Hey, Polani. Ah, it's only... Oh, no, there's polluted water there. That's the bigger concern. I just created a flood. Now, fortunately, it's all contained. Although it is kind of a nuisance. Get it all mopped up here as much as we can, anyway. Clean up on aisle 6. I won't be able to clean up the little... air. Oh, great. Haley! Why do you do these things to me? You can't even get down, can you? So this is the hard part about digging in the dark. You can't really see where you're going. I was worried we'd hit a little pocket of water, and lo and behold, here it is. I'm gonna get the water out of here. All right, let's cancel this build for now. We'll just plan to dig it out instead. I'm not gonna make a very big farm in here. I'll just have a little one. And then Haley, you're gonna have to get down over there. So let's deconstruct this thing. Oh yeah, good old-fashioned flood. Again, this is all contained, but there is some concern about germs in there now. Psh. Invalid building location. Let's cancel that. I can't see now. Where's my digging? Okay. Finally, some dupes came along with a decent helmet. I'm not going to be able to get the water out of this area I was going to use as a CO2 lock. That kind of sucks. So every time they go through there, they're going to get sopping wet, which is going to give them a debuff, which will eventually cause stress. So that's good times. Excellent work, my duplicants. Yeah, it's just a little slime lung. It's still good. It's still good. Came right at the P flood in the graveyard. Perfect timing, Polani. You like Haley's can die attitude. On the plus side, we could see her, so she wasn't like lost completely in the dark. That would have been a nuisance. Little slime lung for flavor, yeah. If Fox, has Fox ever gotten to the point of making liquid hydrogen? I struggle with that. I don't really bother making liquid hydrogen, to be honest. Are you talking about for like rocket use or whatever? Because I've done some rocketing, but I haven't really worked at it extensively. And so because of that, I really haven't played around with liquid hydrogen. I made liquid oxygen and stuff, but liquid H2 is always tricky as it has only a small window before freezing. Yeah, it's tough. Are you dead? Nope, Johnny Test, you're still alive. We still just have the one duplicate who passed away. That was X Nedrath 13. Whatever that is. Oh look, they're all partying in the polluted water. Woohoo, it's pee water. This is great. Everybody jump in. The water's warm. No, seriously. Somebody peed in here. It's warm. See what happens when we build some tiling here. Need super coolant. Yeah, that would work. It would take a lot of power to cool the liquid that much too, though. It's too much liquid. I can't. So they got most of it out of the water lock here. I can't get the last little bit out. You know what? Actually, if I build a tile here. We'll deconstruct this one. This is going terribly right now. I've got all kinds of polluted oxygen and stuff in here, which is just great. Okay, that might have spread out the water enough we can mop it now. Too much liquid still. Come on. Deconstruct. Now we can get it. There we go. Okay. Deconstruct here. Fix this back up. Wait a minute, I built that wrong spot. Deconstruct that. There we go. Cancel that. That's what I want. Okay. That's fixed. Ugh. Okay, now we're gonna have to clean up the oxygen in here. Not that I can see. One there. Come on, I can't see you, noobs. You're killing me here. Mop it up, not mopping it up. Yeah. Hey, Luna, I'm good, thanks. How are you? The only people I've seen make liquid hydrogen are Brothguard and Francis John. They don't really bother unless they find a geyser either. It's just not really, it's not worth the level of effort it takes to do it, I don't think. Has Fox ever made a new colony over 1,000 cycles? I don't know that I have. Most of the time, because by the time I get to 400 or 500 cycles, I'm kind of bored. And I've been building new colonies as new stuff comes out in the game also. So because of that, we haven't really extended our colonies to super long durations. I'm a chronic colony starter. Using liquid separated electrolyzers, you can build a liquid hydrogen plant without much trouble. Didn't your rhyme base go beyond 1,000 cycles? Oh, it might have. I don't remember now. We were doing the rocketry stuff, so it's possible. Oh, come on. I need to fix my power regulation issues. We keep getting these little blackouts because they're not refilling. And that's not cool. Love your live streams when I'm on. This is my favorite game to watch. Well, thanks, Johnny Test. Glad you enjoy them. Put a lot of hours in this game over the course of the time that I've owned it, I guess. 600 or 700 hours, something like that. I'm forcing myself to work on my current base. I don't even have the 365 achievement yet. I don't even know what achievements I've earned. I kind of don't pay a lot of attention to achievements. Just researching something random. I mean, I don't really have anything specifically that I need now. Just like getting the final stuff in. No, don't read chat. What you talking about? Oh, don't read that. Oh. Chronic startovers for the win. That's right. That's how I operate. Yep, you're still alive, distracted by cheese. Surprisingly enough, there's only one duplicate that's died so far. It's X-Nedrath 13. He was not the fortunate dupe. He was more of a poor, unfortunate soul. Sad but true. I want to find some more Drekos, but I can't see them. There might be some down here because I see there's some phosphorite and stuff. We got sand, abyssalites, hydrogen. Like down here, we might actually bump into some more. There's pinch of pepper plants and everything down here too. We might get lucky and bump into some more Drekos down there if we can go down that way. Let's send a duplicate down there. Johnny Test, how about you move over to here? Once we have you over there, we can see where we're gonna send you. So much brighter with the suits on. It's like 2,000 lux versus like 150 or something. Going down. Okay, let's build this ladder farther down. Oh, there's bomb blues and stuff on the right. We might even find some stuff over here. There's chlorine over here anyway. Maybe he was the fortunate dupe he got out. The suspense was killing him until the game killed him. That's right, I said game. It wasn't me, it was the game. Okay, I actually want them to mine this up here. We'll get the coal out. It's going to be too high up, though. Give me just a little ladder, like right... No, that's not going to work. 2 little ladders would help. Just dig up those plants. There we go. 1 ladder will work. 1 little ladder right there. We'll cancel this dig, so they cancel this dig rather, so they can reach that stuff. Oh, look at that. We got. Oh no, that's not good. Okay, I'm gonna build this across here because I don't want the exosuits to be going into a place where they can take a different route and mess everything up on me. I got a bunch of chlorine in my base now too. Good times. Series of unfortunate mistakes. That's pretty much how I roll. You could say he lost the game. Need to get some acoustic foam. Your audio reverb is insane. I mean, I don't have acoustic foam, but I think part of it is like controlling your space a little bit, maybe. Mind you, I'm in a basement that's like, if you're in a smaller enclosed room with a lot of hard surfaces, you might get like a funky echo. Oh, wow, look at this. We're going to be harvesting this stuff soon. Well, maybe not that soon. 51% it's at. It is consuming polluted water, which is good now. It's actually draining the bathroom tank a little bit faster than I would like it to with that number of plants. So we're probably going to have to tap into polluted water somewhere else and pump some in here. But at least for now, it'll be all right. Audio reverb is horrible when you talk with a fishbowl over your head. Oh, yeah. I see. I haven't tried that one. Leave it to Ramadog. I can see you with a fishbowl on your head. Somehow it sounds fitting. Okay, we need another lighted duplicate. Go up here. Show me my farm. No. Well, the space we're going to build a farm anyway. Okay, we have that running, so that's good. We can exchange the polluted oxygen for clean oxygen. You go in here. We have clean oxygen in here now. This thing's working well, so that should actually take care of some of the germs. Yeah, it's pretty much germ-free. Okay, good. All right, Johnny Test, you gotta go play in the water. There we go. With this layer of water here, I think, depending on how deep this is... How much have we got per tile? 632 kilograms. We should be able to build just regular farm tiles, I think, and the water will sit on top of it. We'll see what happens. Might consider it irrigated. If it's not, we might have to swap this out, but... Just had to move the plants inside because we're about to get a frost tonight in the south. Wow, we actually had snow here today. I was tempted to take a picture of it, but I didn't bother. Oh my gosh, look at all this polluted water right above us, too. Oh, there's a big pool of polluted water. That's going to be a problem. I dug this out, and it's going to break loose at some point. I thought I had a water problem before. It's about to get worse. Do I even have... I do have thimbleweed seeds. Good. There we go. Canada bringing all the snow to Minnesota. Is that what happened? I mean, it seems plausible. Okay, I need a way to get up top here. We got to try and deal with this water before it floods my newly created farm. We'll build a ladder up. The polluted water runs deep. Oh my gosh. That is absolutely going to break that one little tile if I don't take care of this. I can't see what's up here, though. Polluted oxygen, polluted water. Okay. So if they dig up that high... What I'm going to do is go down into the water and we'll build a floor inside the pool of water, and then... No seed available. Aha, they're growing. Nope. Hold up irrigation. There it is working. Okay, good. Since you're in Canada as well, it may be the same snow you got. I'm in southern Ontario, so depending on where you are will depend on, you know, whether it was the same water, I guess. Okay. Keep digging up. Let's maybe mop up the water that's here. Growth halted irrigation, insufficient resource, polluted water. Why are these two fine, but that one's not? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. Nope. Now that one's a problem too. Is it because it must be draining the water or something? Polluted water, 8 kilograms, 9 kilograms, 10 kilograms. I guess it's just, it takes a while for it to absorb it. Huh, weird. Oh, you got trapped, didn't you? Good job, duplicate. Alright, dig out the sand. Preferably before you die. Look at it. This one's fine. Farm tile, dirt. Farm tile, dirt. Normal. Insufficient resource. Polluted water. But the first one is good. That's so weird. Enjoy our streams. Just wondering when zombies after you in 7 Days to Die, you guys don't use the junk turret much. Was forgotten to do panic. Yeah, pretty much. It was forgotten in the panic. I haven't really used the junk turret at all. After we played the other night, Nate and I played around a little bit more to like move our bedrolls up to the second floor so we wouldn't get trapped if we respawned. We found 2 more junk turrets inside one chest. So we have 3 junk turrets now. We don't have enough iron to create ammo for them all, but we got all kinds of pew-pew power now. Okay. Polluted oxygen, polluted carbon dioxide, polluted water. Okay, I think I can go to the right as soon as I get up here. Crack a little opening here. Wait a minute, where'd the water go? The water level fell. Did it drop down below? I can't see. Darn it. Come on, duplicates. Here, Johnny, you head up here. I can't see anything. I gotta validate where this polluted water is now. Nope, still there. Alright. Okay, go up here now. How about up here? Ta-da! Okay, good. We will do a little tile here. Actually, I don't really need a tile there. We'll just do a ladder down. I don't know how deep I can make it. It's going to be a little hard. You have to up your skills to be able to put down more than one junk turret. Yeah. Don't you just sort of put it down and then pick it up when it needs to be reloaded? Yeah, we do need lights here, but I don't want to build them until I can move the flooring a little bit. So, inside this polluted water over here. Oh, come on. Come back. I need a duplicate who has a lighted hat. Christy's already holding her breath, so that's probably not a good idea. Okay, now you're free. Okay. Come over here now. Make a colony with over 2,000 cycles with no deaths. I did it. How many duplicates did you have in your colony? See, my habit with the game is, because I like to name the duplicates after people in the chat, I tend to get a lot of duplicates usually. Often too many. I tend to average around 18 or so duplicates. Which isn't always wise. I'll be the first to admit. Okay, I can't tell polluted water, sedimentary rock. So I gotta go a couple more over. Okay, so if we can build this, that should contain this polluted water so it won't spill down into my farm area. Must use wrench, which to break down stuff for more metal, you mean, or something else? Oh, there seems to be more water down here. No. No, I guess not. Maybe I just made these with the wrong... Okay, I gotta dig these up. This didn't work. Maybe I need the irrigation tiles in here. That might be the problem. It's funny, this first one's growing perfectly fine. The rest of them aren't. That doesn't make any sense to me. There we go. Get to work, little doobies. I almost feel bad for the people that are having to swim in this water. Almost, but not entirely. Okay. Once they have that built, we can strip some of this off of here. Let's not do that until we actually build that tile, though. Just get on, what's happening? We're digging in the dark and making a little spot over here for a little bit of reed fiber. There we go. Fee-fi fo-fum is trapped. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Plant that. Copy settings. This may not work. It may not work. It's funny it grew on that first plot, but the rest of them just didn't want to cooperate. You're more powerful than mods. You can always see your own posts. Even the people that drop into a stream and like spam messages about like coming to watch their stream or whatever, they'll see their own message. Nobody else will, but shovel eggs. Those are tasty. Not to mention when they hatch, even though they're noisy, they do make a decent amount of meat. Duplicates, also known as sacrifices to CrypticFox. Sounds about right. Shall be my sacrificial duplicate. It will be good. They must have finished building up there because nobody's headed there. So let's send Christy back up. Let's see what's up here. Okay, I can now plant lights in here. You get a light. And you get a light. I don't really need a lot here. I just need a little bit. Just enough that we can see just a little bit. Don't shatter his illusions. What illusions? What are you talking about? Oh. Rabbit dogs. Yeah, yeah. Hey, no name. How you doing? It's dark. I'm scared. It is very dark in here. The light is a lie. All praise the darkness. Irrigation, forage plot, you know, alright. I am gonna have to actually put proper plots in here, I guess. I was trying to cheese this a little bit. It's not cooperating. See no name. Thanks for dropping in. The cake is a lie? No, the cake can't be a lie. The cake must be real. I should have left this first farm plot alone. It was growing just fine. I want this to work, darn it. Like, honestly, it must have to do with the volume of water. Like, the water was the right volume on the first tile, but not the subsequent tiles or something. Like, if I put one tile here, will it work again for the others? I'm gonna test it. Probably completely wasting my time, but I want this to grow with like a minimal amount of effort. Pie is fake. No, pie can't be fake. Pie's delicious. Blueberry pie, apple pie, chocolate cream pie, pie. Oh, I forgot about this. Uproot these. This needs to be set to thimble read. Copy these. Go try this again. This cheesy system better work. Come on. Give me what I want. 0 effort plant growth. No seed selected. What are we talking about? There we go. Plant. Hey, we got light now. I can see things, sort of. A little bit. I should put like I'll put a little lamp like right up here. We'll put one right there. Throw a little wire on that, we'll be all set. Lemon pie? Lemon meringue pie, that's so good. 3.14159 pie? Yeah, that pie's good too. Maybe like math, I guess. Pumpkin pie. Has to do with the volume of water. It's too loud. Turn it down. No, it's not loud enough. We gotta get louder water. That's the problem. If Fox tried to make a fully automated base, I wonder how it would turn out. Probably messy. I don't play for top efficiency in this game most of the time. Aha! Our Draco's ready for shaving again. We'll get some more reed fiber, which we can make more suits with. Not that I'm using it right now. I mean, I've got them up here mucking around in the polluted water, and I didn't even give them proper wear. They don't have the proper PPE. Oh, see, now it's not growing right. Distracted by cheese with a super chat. 7 Days to Die is fantastic. Glad to see you're enjoying it. Been playing since early alpha, 15-ish, nearly 10 years ago. Anyway, happy zombie and dupe killing, only zombies. Thanks, Distracted by Cheese. Appreciate the super chat, very generous. Now this one's growing and the others aren't. I don't get it. Resource too low, polluted water. No, it's not. Insufficient resource. Sometimes this stuff makes no sense. I don't know. But thank you so much for the super chat. Very, very much appreciated. Very generous. Yeah, actually, it's funny. That game's been out for a long time. And I'm a slacker, and I didn't catch on to it. Some people, I think, a long time ago had suggested that I play it, and I didn't. Because, you know, once again, getting back to my slacker capabilities. Dig this. So now that I'm finally playing it, I'm actually really enjoying it. I kind of want to play it all the time. Alright, let's move over to here. Aha! Give me a sample. Submit bioscan. No, where are you going? It's right there. Alright, someone else is going to come do the bioscan. Christy's like, there is no way I'm giving that thing my DNA. You do it. I don't want it to have a record of me. What if the government controls that thing? Hello? Welcome. Oh, there's only lockers in here. How about we don't disinfect the lockers and stuff? That would be great. Disable, disinfect, and all this tile stuff, because frankly, it's a waste of your time. But we can look through here. Inspect. There's a 3-ring binder inside. I scanned the surviving documents. New database entry discovered. View entry. Ants encryption level 1. Log begins. Technician. Adacephalotes. What sort of experiment are you doing with these? No experiment. Just find them interesting. Don't you? Not really. You ought to. Very efficient. They perfected farming millions of years before humans. Sound of tapping on glass. Director, an entire colony led by and in service to its queen. Each organism knows its role. I have the results from the power test, Director. And? Negative, ma'am. I see. You know, another admirable quality of ants occurs to me. They can pull 20 times their own weight. Not sure if I follow, ma'am. Are you pulling your own weight, Doctor? Ooh. Ooh, shots fired. Pipe dream. It's funny that they're studying ant colonies when this is basically an ant colony with little duplicates instead of the ants. The director suggested implanting artificial memories during print, but despite the great strides made in our research under her direction, such a thing can barely be considered more than a pipe dream. For the moment, we remain focused on eliminating the remaining glitches in the system, as well as developing effective education and training routines for printed subjects. Suggest omega-3 supplements and mentally stimulating enclosure apparatuses to accompany tutelage. Dr. Broussard signing off. What's this one say? Personal journal B556. I've been so tired lately. I probably spent the last 3 nights sleeping at my desk, and I've used the lab safety shower to bathe twice already this month. We're technically on schedule, but for some reason Director Stern has been breathing down my neck to get these new products ready for market. Normally I'd be mad about the added pressure on my work, but something in Director's voice tells me that time is of the essence. I find myself staring at my computer screen, totally unable to remember what I was doing. I try to force myself to type some notes or analyze my data, but it's like my brain is paralyzed. I can't get anything done. I'll have to stay late to make up for all this time I've wasted staying late. Heh. Alright, let's rummage all these. Hopefully we can find some fancy suits. That'd be nice. Survey says, the cool vest. Nobody likes the cool vest. Such a waste. Nope, nope, don't cancel the rummage. Re-rummage. What'd you find? Snazzy suit. Okay, we got one. Let's see. Let's put Christy in the snazzy suit. We've been borrowing her lately to do these random tasks up here, so cool vest. Not a fan of the cool vest. Just doesn't do it. Oh, we got dust caps in here. Give me those. Those are good eats. Bye, Kylie. Alright. Dust caps recovered. Everybody out of here. These plants, well, this one's growing now. It says resources low polluted water. Insufficient resources, polluted water 80 kilograms. So for whatever reason, these ones aren't irrigating themselves, but this one is. I wonder if let's go dangerous. We'll put another block in here and see what happens. It might overflow on me. But if it doesn't, that'd be great. Should be some schizophrenia or something in the game. Growth halted for irrigation. Nope. Always just one of them working. That really makes no sense. This one shouldn't work either if these other ones... Alright, whatever. I'll leave it alone for now. I can pump it in later. We have a little bit of polluted water here. If I want to spend the power, I can actually make them all grow. It's so weird to have one work and the other's not. Oh well. We'll make do. Yeah, you're supposed to pump the water through the tiles, but as you can see, I did get one of them to grow without it. Sometimes you can just, like, layer the water on top, and it soaks it up. But it's not cooperating, so... Boo earns. I mean, this one was saying before that it was actually low on resource. But these ones are just, like, completely out of it. I wonder if, can I just empty it? I guess I can't. I can only deconstruct. Drat. Alright. Well, we'll set up a pump up here so I can actually pump stuff into it. I was trying to be cheap. It's not letting me. Darn you, game. Might be pip planted. There's no pips up here, so this one's fine. The duplicants actually planted it. Try empty storage in the farm tiles. It might have a bit of water stuck inside. I kind of thought there might be like something in it, but there's no option for that. These tiles you can't empty. Disable, deconstruct. Yeah, I don't know. It's not letting me. No option. Aha. Yeah, good job. That was efficient. Got a liquid pipe going in here. We'll just run it right through here. Clearly this isn't working, so we'll get rid of this. I'll redo my work again, and we'll build... Actually, I'll just leave these now. I've only got three seeds anyway. We'll uproot this one, uproot this one. Plant those over here instead. That will require a little bit of power too, I guess. Give to me the electricity. Maybe there's social distancing, so the ones beside don't want to grow as tall. Technically, you'd be high morale, but have mental issues. Yeah, absolutely. You could be, like, stark raving loony, but, like, super happy with life. Using Buddy Bud to help sleep because the nights you don't use it to grip all night sleep. Oh, that's, I guess that's an interesting sleep aid. Look, this one is still... No, now it says insufficient resource. Now it's not working. It's so funny. Ah, well, whatever. It doesn't matter. I think if you put too much in, it says it's flooded, and if you don't have enough, it says it's it doesn't work. I'll have to maybe experiment with it. See if I can figure out what the just right balance is. No, pump is working, so these will be irrigated now, and things will grow. Which means we can make some more suits. Insufficient reed fiber, that's fine. We're waiting for that. We still only have 2 suits, though. Oxygen's good down here. They still haven't finished this floor here yet, and I don't know why. Unreachable dig. What's there? I guess I can't tell what's down there. There's something, though. Something's not working right. Johnny Test. Come explore. Oh, looks like there's blocks in here I didn't dig out. What if the plants are just... They don't like the term midgets. They prefer the term plantfully challenged. I don't know. Hope I don't have the allergy trait. I don't think I picked any of them, as far as I know. When steam power makes your base cool. Cool temperature-wise, or cool as in neat? You got a decent amount of hydrogen in here now. More printing pods. Choose blueprints. Spicy tofu. Yeah, we want that. I won't need it in real life, but I guess my duplicates can shove it in their gullet. Animals are plantfully challenged. That's right. There's distracted by cheese right there. There he goes. Our researcher doing dig jobs because I don't have him properly doing research the way I should. Let's do, I don't know, parallel automation, I guess. Left for a bullet. What'd you miss? Not a lot. We set up some plants up here to grow now. Nope, this one now is no longer working. It's used up all the water that was in the tile. I wonder why. It seems like when you put multiple of them together, one will grow and the others won't. As soon as you don't anymore, it all goes away. Whatever. Let's just plant it over here. Yeah, see, these ones have an option to empty storage, but these ones don't. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. We'll get the reed fiber we need. Between the one Draco we can shave and those guys, it'll be good. Did they I think they finished the floor down here. I don't see the build thing there anymore, so that's good. Who can I get that... Christy. Here, come down here. We need to see into the dark again. You saw them deliver water to those farm tiles? They were delivering seeds, not... They might have been delivering dirt to these tiles here. Oh, maybe they did bring water. They shouldn't be able to, though. Because I don't know that we had any containers of polluted water. I guess we must have because I mopped some area up. That would probably account for that. All right, let's deconstruct this and that. All this water sitting here now is just a complete waste. Try and tuck it away. Come on, keep digging. Food, hydroponic tile. There we go. I leave one gap open so we get a little bit of polluted oxygen coming out. Not a lot. And then this thing can continue to make oxygen for me. And we'll be able to breathe. It'll be bueno. Reason one tile is growing is the reed fiber dupes deliver some bottled polluted water. I guess I would do it. It's all right though. We gotta go in now. I haven't planted reed fiber in so long in this game. So will the snazzy suit that has lights? No, the duplicates that have the mining helmets have extra light. So, for example, here's Christy. If we put her on follow cam. Okay, she's eating. Never mind. Oh, they dumped the tofu on the ground. That's kind of weird. Anyway, Christy's got a mining helmet. The mining helmet... Oh. Lights out, everybody. Why are these lights still on? No, never mind. The duplicates of the mining helmets, anyway, light up a little more area around them. The regular duplicates will show a little bit of light around them, too. So you can see, like, right here where they're sleeping. You can see them still, but it's not very bright. But if a duplicate has the mining helmet, it actually lights everything up a bit. And then the best one is when they have the exosuit on, because it's like 2,000 lux or whatever. Yeah, see, there you go. There's this little duplicate. Haley has the mining hat, and it lights everything up a little brighter. Ooh, distracted by cheese, got woke up by Haley's light. Haley must be an early bird. Okay. These are growing. I'd like to find more Drecos still, though, if I can. What was that noise? Did somebody pee on the floor again? Can't pop out chat right now. Well, that sucks. You demand a new bunk. I don't know where else I would put you. We have Christy sleeping over here because Christy has the. Actually, we can move you up to here. That would work. Distracted by cheese. You can be assigned that cot. There you go. Now, hopefully, you won't get woken up by the duplicate with the super shiny hat. Oh, there we go. Come on, Haley. Let's gonna move on. Okay, nope. Keep digging down. We want to find... Oh, there's actually more coal there. That could be handy. We're gonna dig a little dig over here, and then we'll go more ladders downward. What's down here? Abyssallite, sand, sandstone, clay, slime and stuff. Nope, that's not gonna work. Polluted water, hydrogen, sandstone, abyssallite. I'm trying to find an area that's gonna have more Drecos in it, but I need like the phosphorite and stuff type of areas. This is all swamp biome again. That won't work. What about over here? Abyssallite, polluted oxygen. All right, yep, more swamp. Awesome. Pinch pepper plant. There should be something over here then. How can I get over there and use my suit without... Oh, there we go. Okay, hold on. Cancel the ladder build. I don't want that. We'll just dig a tunnel over here. Let's see what we bump into. Chlorine and bomb lilies and stuff. So we might find a Dreco over there. I just want another Dreco. Can you put a button or switch that makes an annoying noise or blinks in the room with little bugs and get a duplicate there to spend their life spamming the button, just pressing speed skills? I don't think so. I don't think you can make them just press a button over and over. I guess you could just like issue the command over and over again. That'd be a little weird though. I'd feel a little bad for that duplicate. That's a little sadistic. The Discord invite should be in the about section on the channel. Nightbot has it also. I think the command is Discord. It's Firefox Cryptic's older brother. Yeah, that's right. Apparently there's another channel on YouTube called Get Good Fox. Someone was telling me they were playing State of Decay 2 as well. No relation. With exosuits, it might be worth digging along tunnel east or west just to see what you can find. Yeah, I'm kind of doing that a little bit. You can sort of mouse over and see a little bit of things, but I was hoping in here there would be another Draco, but there's some plants and stuff, but no Dracos. You can set up automation with a weight plate, so each time a dupe goes to press the switch, a door locks between him and the switch, resetting when he walks away. Yeah, that might work. You could do that over and over again. Oh my god, I would feel so bad for that duplicate. They would have the worst life ever. And that's saying something, because I've really tortured my dupe sometimes. Unreachable dig. Unreachable bomb lily. Yeah, there was a spot here I told him to dig. It's not highlighted because you can't see all the... So you can't see all the commands from that view. You can just see that the plants are unreachable, but I've got a variety of stuff I told them to do here. Some of these are plants that have a priority of their own. This is the tunnel I told them to dig here. How would you know which way east or west is? I think they're just like presuming that north is up on this view and east to the right, west to the left. Because there's not really a true east or west in the game, obviously. Catalytics. Can't wait till they uncover a volcano. That'll be interesting. Because I don't know whether we'll even find a geyser. We'll have to bump into it randomly. I mean, theoretically, I could mouse around and try to find some neutronium or something, but that would be like a real pain to try to do in the dark. And not very fun either. What are temperatures in here? Still a little warm. Not too bad. Alright, Haley. Oh, good. Another electrical engineering. And it was Johnny Test? Yeah, Johnny was the one I started on that too, but it's going to be a bit... It takes a long time to get all the experience points you need for that stuff. You're not in this colony, so you can't be sacrificed. No Joe versus the volcano this time. Ironically, when we put Joe against the volcano, it was suffocation that killed him and not even the volcano. Poor Joe. Why aren't they shaving this Draco? Priorities. Where's our ranching? Yeah, I've got it set for a high priority. Weird. That was funny to watch. You were a lurker at the time. Nice. Can you still see all volcanoes with the heat view? No, not in this particular mod. So if we go to the heat view, the temperature overlay, you can see everything outside of the areas that's lit up is black. So you can't tell gas levels. So we got our breathable gases and stuff. So you can't see that. You can't see temperatures or anything. If you go into the materials overlay, you can see the stuff you've told them to build and where there's chunks sitting on the ground. But the actual raw materials and stuff, not so much. Oh, look at that. There's another... oh, that's so funny. We can find another ruin up here just by finding the doors in the dark. There's another one down below us. We're actually not that far away from it. That's funny. So weird. You were the one suggesting molten copper. Material overlay is really nice. I can't look at the material overlay normally. I just find it too chaotic. Like, it's just... Oh, God. I never use it. Oh, this water's getting a little low in here. Am I actively pumping that out? We are, but we're not really using it in quantity. It's funny how low it's gotten, actually. Our pool light is still here. He hasn't really left, even though he's free now. Still hanging out in the pool. Okay, duplicates. Why aren't you guys using these exosuits down here? Do my digging bidding. No, now you're going to bed again. Rotten duplicates. Oh, it looks like Oni's Psychedelic Edition. Yeah. Only useful when filtered. Yes, that is very handy. Lights look cool in hydrogen. They do, yeah. It looks a little trippy, right? With the sort of swirling around. These are growing nicely over here. We're getting some nice polluted bubbles, which we're then cleaning into oxygen. Germ-wise, it is germy. Very, very germy. In part because I have germs up here. I should probably try to block this off, maybe. I mean, this is all clean oxygen. I guess... Polluted oxygen, clean oxygen. I could put another filter up here. It'll get to the point where these won't off-gas anymore because the pressure will build up high enough. It's like 1,200 in here right now. Once stuff stops off-gassing and we've got it converted all to oxygen, the germs should die off. They're just kind of going slow. Nobody's getting sick, though, so it's fine. Everything's fine until we actually have patients. And then it's bad. Okay, I must have something set up here that's not reachable. Johnny Test, go show me what's going on down here. Nope, nope, that's not what I want. Down here. Oh, I see. We got 3-tile gap here that I can't reach there. That'd be 2. All right, that'll open that up. Man, I got a cup of tea. My throat's still dry. I'm having to hit mute a lot to cough. Pitter patter of dupes scurrying off into the darkness, though. Yeah, just disappearing out into the dark. Hey, relax, Craft. How you doing? Kill the patients. You don't have patients, and everything is fine again. Oh, that's an interesting strategy. I haven't tried that. When you're when Oni causes your PC to freeze because your colony is too big. Yeah, when you got like a lot of duplicates running around, you've got a lot of the area mined out. Unfortunately, the performance really does tank hard. Okay, I'm gonna dig a tunnel out here to the side. I don't know what we're gonna find, but we're gonna go randomly exploring. Hopefully, there's no polluted water in the way here. I think we'll be alright. There's another swamp biome over there, though. Oh, what is this? Saltwater. Growth halted. Too wet. Ooh, we got waterweed over here. So I think it's safe to say we've got a saltwater biome over there. Nice work, dupes. How old's our puppy? She is just a year old now, actually. We got her last Easter, just before last Easter. She's kind of a handful, I'm not gonna lie. See if I can try to get a picture on here. I think I have one on my phone somewhere, but she's still got that, because she's only a year old, she still has that puppy exuberance. And she's a little bit too energetic when she plays, and she's not exactly... she's not exactly a small dog. I mean, she's not a huge dog, but she's not small either. That one won't work. Somewhere I got a picture here. I can. Oh, here we go. Just gotta email myself a picture. It's on my phone. What kind of puppy? We don't really know. She's sort of a. So we sent off her DNA to get tested because we wanted to find out what her breed was, and the answer that came back was super mutt. Which was really not helpful. They gave us some weird dog types like Cocker Spaniel and stuff that just didn't seem to match. Newfoundland, a couple of others that just didn't seem to fit. She has the ridge on her back like a Rhodesian Ridgeback, but that didn't come up as one of the types of one of the types of breed that were in her. So we sent it back and said, look, none of these things seem to align with what we're seeing in our dog. Are you sure this is right? So they They tested it all again, and they said the #1 DNA trait was in there that was one that they couldn't identify, or that they didn't have cataloged. So they had it labeled as super mutt. We're like, oh, that's great. Thanks. Sure glad we spent some little bit of money on that. That was really super helpful. Hopefully my phone doesn't die before I get this picture sent. Alright. That should work. Alright, so once I get the picture, I'll try to pull it up on screen. You can see what she looks like. She's like brown and tan. Her face almost looks like it's got a little bit of beagle about it, but that didn't come back as anything that was in her breed mix, so I'm not really sure. Full screen. No. How can I get this download? There she is. That's our little puppy. She's not very little though. She's about 40 pounds or so, and she's a really handful. She loves to chew stuff, and she's got a really intense bite. So we buy her tennis balls, and they last about a week before she cracks the tennis ball in half, and then bites into tiny little pieces and leaves it all over our house, which is you know, just great. But that's our puppy. For a little while, she was like chewing the furniture and ripping up the carpet. It was just wonderful. So for all of you that encouraged my wife to get a dog, my house thanks you. And I mean that sarcastically. She is cute though. Sky does that to tennis balls too. Oh, she chews. Like, we can't find a good toy for her that she can't destroy. Even the Kongs she's managed to destroy. Okay, let's go with liquid processing refinement, because I don't really care what else I research here. I just want to get it all done. I wonder if at some point we'll get down to the point where we can find some oil. We can make a little bit of plastics and stuff. That'd be handy. Oh, down here too, I did want to start to clean up some of this polluted oxygen. It's going to become an issue if I leave this too long. So I think I'm going to plan to have a farm down here somewhere for dust caps, as long as I can get the slime over here easy enough. And then I think below that we'll set the, well, no, I don't want to, I guess I should do the CO2 scrubber above it. Sandstone, water. I think I'll do the scrubber like right in this area. I can't see what's there, but I think there's a little spot there I can put in a system. Sandstone, fertilizer, water. Okay, I have a little room here. What can I fit? So if we do a carbon skimmer right at the edge, and then we'll do refinement, a little water sieve right next to it. That'll leave me just enough space, I think. Yeah, I don't know. That fertilizer might break through. We're gonna find out. This may not work well. I may end up causing an unnecessary flood. License plates. Some dogs will destroy those. Really? Try the Black Kong toys. I have a Frenchie who is a major chewer, and that's lasted over a month so far. Oh, good. I'll have to try that out. I mean, it got to the point where we just started buying cheap toys because we knew she was going to destroy them anyway. She's always happy to get them. We got her a Nylabone for Easter, but it was making her gums bleed. So we're like, oh, that's maybe it has these little nubs on it, and when she was chewing on those nubs, they like sharpened into points. We're like, oh, that's not good. Let's take that thing back. Fertilizer. So I think I want to reinforce this wall here so that I don't have a flood. So we're gonna build right there. Your brother's Malamite would chew logs and car bumpers and fences. Oh my god. I hear I've been complaining about my dog. She hasn't really chewed through metal yet, so I guess maybe I shouldn't be too upset. It's impressive how far along this colony's advanced with how little it has expanded, mostly by comparison to colonies without this mod. Yeah, this is true. The thing is, when you can see where you want to go, it's really easy to expand. So I'm kind of creeping ahead right now, just by virtue of not knowing where I want to go. So I mean, we're 92 cycles in, and you know they've been reasonably well fed. Although it looks like some of the food's actually spoiling. I should do something about that. We have We have refrigerators. I should do some refrigeration. I kind of want to move this over to... But I can't because I have a liquid bridge there. Be nice to get enough tables in here because there's still a duplicate that's not eating at a dining table. Oh, there's chlorine in here also. All right, good times. Ooh, the CO2 is creeping up a little higher than I wanted to. Yeah, so this is actually a good time to build this. We're gonna need water for the system, so let's set up some plumbing. Oh, I can even just go like right through the wall. This would be great. Okay. Alright, insulated tiling, or sorry, insulated piping. We're gonna go out here. That's gonna go in here. We're gonna go out here. I want to give myself a little bit of room for polluted water to collect up in there. So we'll connect up our pipe. Like right there. Here's chewed through a couple of Ethernet and power cables. Oh, nice. She chewed through our laptop cable on my wife's laptop the one time. We were pretty happy that we didn't end up with like a National Lampoon's Christmas dog. She was none the worse for wear though, apparently. Apparently, I don't know if she liked it or what, but for a little while she was chewing everything. Now she mostly sticks with her toys, which is good. Or if we make the mistake of leaving like a box of Kleenex around, that's always bad news. You pipe clean water into the sieve to start, it won't hurt. All right. Well, we already got the branch already set up, so that's fine. Oh, there's gonna need more power here too, I guess. Give to me the power. How much have I got on this line here? 1156 potential power watts. One. I mean, it's right down here. I guess I could just plug in the heavy watt wire. I don't really care about the decor right in this spot. We'll just plug it directly into the main line. Then I don't have to mess around with it being on a grid that's overdrawing power. Giant test. All right, we got 2 duplicates now that are one skill point away from mechatronics engineering, and I can finally automate my my coal restocking. It's getting a little high pressure in here too. Somewhere over here we have a big pool of water too. I forgot that I built, so we can tap into that when we need it also, which is going to be soon, I think, based on how this is kind of draining down. How long do I spend editing? It really depends on what I've made. If it's something like a Gold Rush video, you have to record a lot more of the gameplay because there's so much that gets cropped out. So normally I'll end up playing for anywhere between an hour and 2 hours or something, depending on what I'm doing. And then I'll edit it down to like between 20 and 30 minutes for something like Gold Rush. That editing process can take 2 to 3 hours. I don't do really complex stuff. I probably should, but I don't. I mostly just sort of chop out like dead parts in the content. And then for the live streams, I just let the recording save down. I don't edit it at all, so that obviously doesn't take any editing time. But Pool Light needs water. He doesn't have a job. Yeah, we should refill that pool of water over there. Which actually reminds me, I want to you can't see. I really hate that I can't see anything. Water tile, carbon dioxide. So right here, right there, I want to put another tile. No, that's not the right spot. Darn it. There's one little spot in here. Look, come down here. I know you don't have a light on your head, but you'll give me enough light that I can work. There we go. Right there. When are you going to stream again on your 7 Days to Die series? Just wondering. I was really getting into it. I'm not entirely sure, Kyler. It's dependent on timing when Nate's available too, because I've been playing that one specifically with Nate. I'm kind of thinking of just recording some single player on it also, because I'm actually really enjoying the game and I want to play more of it so that I can learn how to do it better. I can't tell if this is pipes blocked. I need duplicates down here. Somebody with a light. I think it's jammed up with water. Oh, no, it's kind of running. Okay, we can deconstruct here. It's going to make a little mess. I probably should use the pipe bridge, but once we get that, we can use the plumber. Actually, deconstruct that too. Cancel that. No, it's going to get all backed up, and then I got to drain it. Come on, duplicates, hurry up. Move faster. Boom. There we go. Okay, it'll run now. A little bit of a cleanup here, but that's okay. Mop all this. Good to go. So that'll clean up our CO2 a bit for us. After the stream last night, I got on your 7 Days to Die game and worked on your base. Nice. When will Cryptic do a super mod version of this game? I don't know. I typically don't play with mods at all. Normally, I just play like the vanilla version of the game. But this one looked like a really interesting mod, so I kind of wanted to play it because it alters the gameplay and makes it like a bit of a different game experience. Most of the mods are more like just like adding or supplementing things into the game, so I haven't really toyed around with them too much. Mine with the super chat. You should let me join that 7-day. That way, when you call Nate, you'll get 2 answers. Ba-dum-bum. These are the Nates I know. I know. These are the Nates I know. Okay. You know, it's funny. We've been feeding the shine bugs, but I don't think they've actually been grooming them because they're not tamed. They're staying wild. I think they might have changed something with these rooms because this is a stable, but they're never calling the shine bugs in to tame them the way that they used to. Cat with a super chat. Thanks, Cat. Keep up the good work. Thanks very much for the super chat. Much appreciated. I don't know why they don't do that anymore. They used to call the shine bugs in. You could lure them in and they would groom them, and then they would go outside to eat from the feeder. I wonder if it's just the feeder is too far away. I have no idea what's next to this thing. Somebody go up here and look. I can't remember what I put next to here. I think the room next door here was where we had the batteries. Yeah, it looks that way. Okay, so we had batteries in here at one point. I'm going to, let's move this over a little bit. I'm going to try putting the feeder up higher here and see if I can, maybe if the shine bugs are just outside the room, the duplicate will call them in. Because I kind of want them to do, or actually, I'll move the dining hall. Because I needed more room for the mess hall anyway. We can move that up here. That will keep it away from the CO2 when they're eating, which would be nice. And then we can put the shine bug ranch down here, and they can lure them into this space. And that'll work. Hopefully. We'll see what happens. Give me all that. Which, this is going to require more lighting in here, naturally. Okay, that's going to require... Sorry, I'm just gonna clean up this a little bit. I like to have the wires in the flooring. It doesn't really make any kind of a difference. It's like just a really, really minor decor impact. But I don't know. I just like it tucked in the flooring. Recommend trying to find the parts for a motorbike. They're very useful for getting around 7 Days to Die map. I can see that. Even a bicycle would be better. Like, having to run around everywhere I go, it takes a long time, burns a lot of stamina, and frankly, I've been having challenges with food in that game. Should call it Don't Starve, because that's basically how I end up playing it. Okay, I need not the juicer. I need the recreational areas, the water cooler. Stick a water cooler inside the door. We have a total of 8 duplicates, so we're gonna want 8 mess tables. And for the first time in this colony, every duplicate will have a table. There we go. Get a little decor in here, and things should be fancy. Play about 60 mods, and it makes automated systems really benefiting. 60 mods. That's a lot of mods. When you find crops, pick them and store them like squirrels during the winter. How do you pick them? I mean, I hit them with stuff, but it just gave me the fruit. Do you have to like punch them the way you would weeds or something to pick them? Like, how do you do that? Dying bats, curse you, darn bats. Where's the bats? You got no bats in here. All right, that's a problem. I have. Oh, that's interesting. I never realized you could build ladders just above the mess tables before. It's the first time I've tried that. They can't reach the roof though, so I guess I might as well finish the roof in here too while we're at it. Stealth Dragon. Hi, Cryptic. Any advice for someone going for Six Sigma? In terms of like a business going for Six Sigma, or like you're trying to learn about Lean Six Sigma? What made you want to name your channel CrypticFox? Just curious. You know what? I'd like to say there was a really cool story behind it, but there really isn't. At the time, I had another channel already. And I wanted to do a rebrand and change it around, and I was the first one was largely like experimenting and that kind of stuff. So I decided to build a new channel to do the rebranding, and I just built it off of that. And at the time, I was playing a game. I think I was playing Minecraft with my daughter or something, and my character was a fox. So I was like, what can I combine with the word fox that'll be interesting enough that it rolls off the tongue easy enough? So I tried a bunch of different variations. And CrypticFox just kind of worked all right. So I was like, all right, I'll try that. I don't... It's not really any cool story behind it. That's kind of it. Going for certification for Greenbelt. I mean, the best thing you can do to learn is through experience. Like, the study and everything was great. I actually did... Are you doing with an instructor, or are you doing something online? I had an instructor that made the content really interesting, and he had all kinds of really good stories about how he had applied the types of principles that you learn in Lean Six Sigma. So that was really helpful. And he was also a really great resource for me to reach out to when I wanted to pick his brain about different things. So if you have that opportunity, that's great. But probably the biggest thing that I took away from it, that I've been hammering at my organization about ever since, is solve the right problem. Don't just solve any problem, solve the right problem. Because our business, like many others, spends a lot of time running around trying to fix things when they don't necessarily know the source of the problem in the first place. So consequently, they can't get things sorted out because they're constantly fixing the wrong problem. Wouldn't be cryptic if he just told you. So far, you just have the handbook. Oh, okay. I mean, learn as much as you can about the Toyota operating system, or Toyota production system, because that's the basis behind Lean Six Sigma. They're a really cool company. Let's plant a mirth leaf in here. That has a good growth potential. We got a decent amount of artwork. Show me this room in there. That's not a room. Oh, it's the decor items that we need. Room size 68. Oh, look at that. I actually made it just a little bit too big. I gotta add a wall on the end here. Yeah, so learn about the Toyota production system, because that's the basis for Lean. Six Sigma, I think, was it a Motorola thing? I can't remember off the top of my head. And yeah. All right, let's put a little wall right here. But until you've started to study a little bit, and learn about some of the principles, it's a little bit hard just to give you pointers without being super boring for everybody else. I can talk about it forever, but I imagine people will get pretty bored with me. Ceiling lights, throw that in there. Oh, you know what? I destroyed that ladder that was over here in favor of this picture, and I need to be able to reach still. That should work. If you're doing decor plus rec building, oh yeah, it can be. You're right. It's gonna be a mess hall. It's a mess hall that has the size limitation. The great hall is 120, so we're fine. Don't know what I was thinking. Oh, this I want to disable because I don't want to actually put water in it. Choose a blueprint. Snazzy suit. Look at that. We're gonna have all kinds of snazzy people in this colony. Let's see. I feel like the next snazzy suit wearing person should be distracted by cheese. Already got one. Let's put Haley in a snazzy suit. Just been my grunt person lately, so we should probably put her to work. Or put her in something a little fancier. Yeah, I disabled the water cooler, so it's fine. Derpy wires? Where did I put the derpy wires? Well, they're not too derpy. They're more like derpy-ish. They're like derpy light. Never heard of this game until now. Is it available on Steam? If not, where can I get it? It is available on Steam. This game is awesome. If you like colony building type games, this is kind of like running an ant colony, except they're little people instead. You start off in the middle with like almost nothing, and you kind of dig your way out through the ground and find stuff. Normally, you can see more than what you can see here. Like if I go, what? I don't remember the button combination to actually make stuff visible. Shoot, I can't show you, but normally you could see a little bit better than this. This is a particular mod that I'm using that makes everything dark where you don't have lights. Normally you can see. This makes the game significantly harder because you don't know where stuff is around you. But it's a really good game if you haven't played it before. It's only like 20 bucks or something too, so it's like in terms of like game quality value, it's great. Obviously, if you don't like these kind of games, it won't interest you, but if you're watching, you're probably interested. Got a job invite to tech welding in Seoul, South Korea. Oh, cool. That'd be neat. Where are you from normally, Dustgeist? $25 US, but if you buy the Clay bundle, you get with other games for 30 bucks. Great deal. Yeah, so like Clay makes a number of great games. So if you haven't seen Don't Starve before, it's like this cartoony survival style game, which is just great. Invisible Ink is really good. Oxygen Unincluded. There's a number of games they have that are great, and the devs are like amazing in terms of like support and continuing development and stuff. I'm not paid to say any of that, by the way. Oh, there's the derpy wire you're talking about right here. Oh, you're a Cajun. That's cool. Oh, you're in Louisiana, and you get to go to South Korea to do welding? That's really neat. I wish I had done a little bit more traveling when I was younger for, you know, like work experience and stuff. I did travel somewhat, but I didn't get super far. Why did I have this here? Oh, right. I had the, I have the transformer over there. Oh, that didn't work. What's going on here? There we go. Okay, that's a great haul, so we're set that way. Okay, so down here, we're going to turn this one back into our ranch. Put a grooming station in here, right by the door. Deconstruct this. I'm going to put another door here. These can stay open. I'm going to put a critter drop-off in here and see if I can set it for shine bugs. I don't know if it makes a difference if you do that or not, but the fact that they weren't grooming them up here kind of concerns me. And I'm wondering if maybe they were just too far away for the duplicant to call them in. Or maybe they just, because they weren't randomly flying in there. Let's see. Shine bug, shine nymph. Sun bug, sun nymph. Alright, that should work for now. See how that goes. So I have the feeder outside here. That way, hopefully this will never get crowded in here. They'll only be in here for grooming, and then the rest of the time they'll be flying around. And we'll see how that plays out. Apparently it's in the game menu. Escape toggle lights. Oh, there it is. Toggle lights out. Okay. Yeah, so if you haven't seen the game before, if you turn off the mod, you can actually, this is what the game actually looks like normally. So you can see significantly better. With the lights out mod, it adds all this darkness around. Two Lot Lamps, you should subscribe for Extended Lights mod. I really should add the Extended Lights mod, you're right. I keep forgetting to do it. Oh, he's sleeping in the room. Good little shine bug. Azure bug, coral nymph bug, royal bug. Shine bugs. Alright, that's good. Alright, just wanted to make sure I actually had phosphorite in there, otherwise they wouldn't eat it. Oh, we got 4 suits down here now. This one I got set to deliver, and this one. I can't tell if they made the other suits, because they would be... Oh, yep. There's one there. Nice. We got 5 Atmos suits now. Soon to be 6. And I still don't have the point I need for mechatronics engineering. How could Shinebug sleep with the lights on? Bump. They're very practiced at it. Oh, insufficient water. Drat. That's where all the water was going. I forgot I was pumping it into the research. And we have a little bit that's going out here, but not a lot into the electrolyzer. I forgot. I was tapping it for research all the time. Okay, so over here... where's the duplicate with a hat on? Here, come here. Come here, Christy. We need your shiny hat. That was not Christy. That's Mealwood. Christy. There we go. Come for a little stroll in the puddles over here. I need you to set up... No, don't go away. I'm not done with you yet. Come back here. I know it's cold. Just suck it up. Okay, so this tank of water here... How far can I go down? Oh, the tank's a little deeper than I thought it was. That is a good tank of water right there. We don't have to worry about running out of water for a bit. Let's throw a liquid pump down here. Okay, you can climb back up now. Thank you. Thank you for your service. Much appreciated. I'm going to send this plumbing... Just flush it straight across here. Throw a little liquid pipe bridge. And that would be much better if I put it the right direction. And then we'll just stick a little, like, little water outlet thing here, liquid vent. There we go. So we'll fill up our local water supply off of that. That's going to require power, which I should probably just use heavy watt wire for, since I'm already out in the middle of nowhere. Snow in Ohio, yeah. Do you play Ark Survival Evolved? I have played Ark Survival Evolved. It's been a long time, but I did play it. I got frustrated with the glitchiness of the game, and I found it super grindy. And I didn't do PvP and stuff, too, so, like, that aspect of it, I feel like in late game, when you're not doing PvP, it's just not nearly as entertaining. And these plants are stifling out here now, but they're not stifling, I guess, they're just wilting. Dracula egg! Hooray! Nobody is shaving this guy. Oh, no, he got shaved. Okay. Excellent work. Good job, Myro. Bucks got owned in Ark. I didn't get owned in Ark. I got eaten in Ark. There's a minor difference. Very, very minor. But yeah, I did play it a bit, yeah. I played it with Nate, actually, for a while. And we had built up... like, a couple of our friends were playing it, and, what the heck? How did I end up with... What's going on here? Why is that? Oh, that's the... Okay, that's the pipe. I was like... for a second there, I thought this was another heavy watt wire, and I was like, why do I have that doubled up? Because it's just the way it branched off. Anyway, so we played with a bunch of friends for a while when the game first came out. The performance of the game was brutal to deal with, but... It's kind of a neat game. I guess if I did PvP, I might be more interested in the later game. In all the darkness, you ended up with a Great Lake reservoir of water. Yeah, we stumbled into that early on. When I had dug my way out here, I found water up above, and I dropped it down below and collected it with another pool of water. So we actually have a really big reservoir out here. And then this thing's all full of water also. So they get a bath as they go through there, which they don't appreciate. They're kind of like kids that way. They're like, I don't want to take a bath. Look at that sopping wet debuff every time they run through there. I remember something about a raptor that didn't last too long. There was a point where Nate had tamed this dinosaur, and I don't remember what kind it was, and I took it out for a ride. He's like, I don't know if you should take the dinosaur. I was like, don't worry about it. And I got the dinosaur killed. He was mad at me for like months after. Super good question. Are you supposed to hear yourself in your headphones while streaming? Generally, no. If you are, then depending on what software you're using, you might have the audio monitor on. So like if you're using Elgato software, for example, there'll be a little picture of a speaker in the software. You want to hit that to mute it because you don't want to hear yourself. You can create a loop in your recording where you've got like multiple sounds in there. And if there's a sound delay, it's no good. But no, you don't generally want to hear yourself. I actually, when I play, I keep one of my earphones off my ear, so I can hear this, like how loud my voice is. Spent too long on the game breeding new dinos and dragons. Yeah, taming stuff in particular is tough. Like, oh, I'm out of sandstone. Wow, how did I run out of sandstone? That stuff. Well, I guess I haven't really been digging all that far. Okay, I need this pipe to be made out of something else. What have we got in abundance right now? We can do igneous rock. There's a lot of that. Liquid pipes. Cancel all this. Cancel all that. And we'll make it out of igneous rock instead. There we go. That should work better. Oh, over here too. This is also sandstone. I'll just cancel that and use igneous rock here too. There we go. Problem solved. Research. Oh, no, I thought they were done. Oh, right. They didn't have water. That's right. That's right. I ran out of water. Wait, you guys don't always hear voices? No, I didn't say that. You don't want to hear your own voice in your head. Other people's voices in your head is fine. That's perfectly fine. You have to steal their eggs. Yeah, no, unless you have to raise... Yeah. I mean, I'd kind of like to play the game again, but I just... it's one of those things where, I got frustrated by the jankiness of it. Like, where it just didn't... it was always laggy and stuff, and you're always, like, rubber banding around. That got irritating, and there's a lot of grinding to get stuff in it. And then even when I got to the higher level, I didn't really have a lot to do. So I kind of lost interest. Something like 7 Days to Die I want to play more of because it's got that grindiness to it, but there's also like some recurring activity, like you're constantly fighting the zombies or like dealing with the waves, and the waves get bigger, so you've got that progressive gameplay. I did play a little bit of Conan Exiles as well. I had the same challenge with that game. Again, it was, you know, the rubber banding. I didn't do PvP, so like late game was not as exciting. Yeah, frustrated by the surprise stream. Yeah, we did. We had a surprise Ark Survival Evolved stream. I meant to just do some recording with Nate, and lo and behold, I had actually hit the stream button. So, you know, fortunately, I didn't say anything really awkward. But, yeah. So we had a surprise stream in Ark, which people like to continually remind me of. Ark is best played on your own private server, so you can adjust the farming rates, etc. to cut out the grind. Yeah, that was another thing I didn't like, was that, so on the public servers, people would dot the place with pillars so you couldn't build anywhere. But I didn't want to play on a PvP server because I didn't have a group, and I couldn't commit a lot of time to the game, so I didn't want to have to, like, every time I log in, find out all my stuff was destroyed. That was kind of irritating, so yeah, I don't know. Wart seed, bam, grab that thing. Thank you for the wart. I have a ladder in the middle of the farm, but I think I'm going to take it out, and we'll put an airflow tile in with a little planter box, and we'll get the wart seed growing in that. We'll try to cool the area around our farm a little bit, keep it a little bit more conducive for growing plants. You can use ethanol in the oil generator. Are you talking about in this game? Yeah, the petroleum generator can run on the refined fuel, or you can also make ethanol. It runs both. No, don't. Wow, what happened there? Don't break all that. Do that to me, game. Don't read chat, it seems. I don't read chat either. Okay. Under the food should be the planter box. There it is. Give me that. Plant our wheat or wheezewort in there. Read chat, you sense it. Oh, I see. I don't like playing with my friends because they want a communist commune, but they just use everything other people makes and don't contribute. Oh, I see. So they want the ability for everyone to use all the resources, but they don't want to have to contribute themselves. I was really good at getting Nate to do stuff. Like he would do like all the gathering and farming and things when I wasn't around, and then I would just come back and use it. So I was that guy, but with a purpose. It was mostly I just wanted it. Your car in State of Decay 2 says otherwise. Oh, that poor car. We fixed it. It was fine after. Until we blew it up again. I don't remember how many times we blew that car up. It's got to be at least twice. But only the one time was really dramatic. Okay, you guys got to stop disinfecting up here. What are you doing here? Disable disinfect. Stop at the tiles up here. Nobody's interested in disinfecting the tiles up there. Wasting your time, buddy. Okay, wheezewort's in place, so that should help. That should help our farm temperatures a little bit. That'll be nice. It got very dark there. Can't see anything now. Thanks very much. Perfect timing game. Official ruins the game unless you can farm explorer notes, which you can't do in Ragnarok. Oh, I see. Yeah, the official servers were awful. Like, I don't know. Like when I started playing it originally, it was like on my original channel was when I started playing it. I did a couple little tutorial videos and stuff on there, just on like early game type stuff. But connecting was a problem, and like just the general game performance when you're in the game was a problem, and you know, it was frustrating. Okay, I want to see what they did. Anybody dig down here? I told them to build a tunnel down there, but then I got busy paying attention to other things, and I have no idea whether they did it or not. How many? Ooh, they're cramped. How many hatches we got in here? Critters, 11 critters. That is probably why they're cramped. I mean, they're still happy, but they're cramped. Should we go overcrowded once all nearby eggs hatch? It's like the critter has. All right, so we have in terms of like actual live critters in here. Well, it's combining the number of critters and the number of eggs together. I should probably make some barbecue. We know we didn't make a kitchen. I feel like I'm neglecting my duplicates. I didn't make a kitchen for them. I also didn't allow for the movement of CO2 over here, so we should do that. There we go. We gotta give them the kitchen, so that'll give us a place to store food. Gosh, where am I gonna put it though? Place to store food that we can make like barbecue and stuff. That'd be great. Shadow triangles and farm. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. Hatch, does it taste like pork, chicken, or beef? It tastes like a combination of all three. When I was, oh my god, I know this is a stupid story, but when I was a kid, my mom used to buy these cans of Puritan Irish stew. And I remember being a kid and liking it well enough because I liked stew, and stew's kind of a pain in the butt to make, so it was really easy to have it. And one time I was a teenager and I read the ingredients on the can, and it said like, may contain beef and/or pork and/or chicken and/or mutton, and I never ate it after that. If you're looking for some other good survival games to play, I may get this game. But are there any more you would recommend to me? I usually play on Xbox, but PC works too. I don't know what else is on Xbox. If you like survival games, Green Hell is a really good one. If you like the survival aspect of it. There is a certain amount of building in it, but it's more about like you're in an Amazon rainforest, and it's got a lot of detail about like the survival aspects of the game, which is really cool. I like that game. Rebuild the light in the farm. Did I break it? Did I break that light? Huh. Well, I guess I might have. Where is the automation wire here, though? I don't see that. Automation. Alright, I guess I must have told them to break it for some reason. Huh. Anyway. Yeah, so Green Hell's a really good one. What else have I been playing lately? I don't know, I can't think off the top of my head. There's actually getting... Oh, apparently The Forest is a really good one. That's supposed to be an awesome game. I haven't tried it myself yet, but I would like to. That's supposed to be really good. Research. Let's see. There we go. Both of those are reasonably cheap on Steam, too, I think. Gonna do a quick search. Trying to remember which ones there are off the top of my head. Oh, actually, I don't know if The Forest is on Xbox. That could be tricky. It might only be on PC. Don't Starve is really good. If you, it's another clay game. It's a little bit cartoony, but it's really neat. So you've got like all the survival aspects of the game, like the gathering resources and building things and building new things as you expand. But then there's also like a lore in the game and boss fights and stuff. It's really cool if you like that kind of thing. Frostpunk is kind of like a survival city building style of game. It's pretty good, but it's not like Ark. Rust is supposed to be good. I know people that like that. Subnautica. The Long Dark was a really good one. They have both a story mode and like an open gameplay kind of survival mode to it. Again, I think it might only be on PC though. I'm not sure. I don't know. There's so many out there. It's a little bit limited if you're playing specifically on the Xbox, but you played VR. It's The Forest in VR. It's incredible. Yeah, I haven't played The Forest yet. I've heard it's really good. It's one of those things that's on my list that I just haven't gotten to. Surviving the Aftermath, but it was PC only. You might be right. I think it is currently, and it's like it's again like a city builder kind of survival kind of game. Yeah, I've always got idle dupes, especially when I'm talking a lot. I'm gonna send a dupe down here to explore. Oh, a little frowny face on her. Someone is not. Oh, that's Johnny Test. Someone is not happy. Oh, 76% stress. What is your deal? Show me what your stress problem is. Huh. Sufficient morale -5, pleasant chit-chat -5, change per cycle -10. Why is your stress going down by 10% every time? You're hungry. You're idle. Lit workspace. Contact with slime log. I wonder if they've just been out in the nasty environment or something a little bit. It's funny that they're at like 76% and the next highest was 4. What the heck have you been doing, Johnny Tests? Oh my gosh. Please don't tell me you're like a nasty eater or something when you're stressed. Today's net stress, 1%. Oh, here it is. Oh, today's stress. Low oxygen, soggy feet, unrested. Oh, I guess they haven't been sleeping very well. The boss with a super chat. Wonder when I subbed to you, but I forgot I got you on X. Well, thanks, the boss. Appreciate the super chat. What am I gonna do about Johnny Test? I don't have a relaxation room because I was not expecting any duplicate to get stressed on me. Now the dark gives them like a debuff kind of thing, but I don't think it necessarily adds to stress. And I don't have space here to put in a relaxation room. I guess I could build one over here. Come with me, Johnny. Let's see what we can do to sort you out. He's chewing on his fingernails. That is not a happy duplicate right there. What do I have over here? I don't even... Oh, storage is over there, and that's not going to work. It's in CO2 as well, so that, again, probably, like, doubly not good. Put the stress tube on the hamster wheel that will dry out the soggy feet. They must have... I must have had them down here. Or something. Or maybe they were up here mucking around in the polluted water. I don't know. I gotta get a massage table though, or otherwise they're gonna do bad things for me. I guess I could just put the table out here in the open. It won't really matter that much. It'd work better if it actually had like a proper relaxation room. Where is that now? Is it medicine? There it is. Massage table. We'll drop it in right there. So it's not exactly the best environment, but it will help them de-stress at least. RimWorld isn't on consoles. Yeah, RimWorld's a good game, too. It's, again, another city builder. Surviving Mars is great. I think Surviving Mars is on console. What's Nate's channel? Nate is actually on Twitch. So you can find him at twitch.tv/NateSheriff. He has a channel on YouTube as well, but he doesn't upload content to it anymore. He just focuses on streaming on Twitch. Yeah, we could build a wind tunnel, but that takes a lot of power, and I don't really want to do that. I don't have a place sort of dug out for it. We're going to have to expand the size of the colony again, I think. Because we're kind of at that point where... No, look at all the oxygen down here now. Ever since we started stripping out that CO2, we've got oxygen to spare. Oh, I've got an oxygen trap here. You know what? I'm going to leave these down here. Let's open this up now. I put this in here specifically to trap the polluted oxygen, but I'm not really worried about it. Let's just deconstruct this. Deconstruct that. I'm going to let the CO2 flow through here so we can scrub it. No, please don't trap them down there. I know you're going to. Just get out of the hole, please, before someone buries your head. Let's change this over to an airflow tile. My birthday's on Thursday. Can you play State of Decay with me, please? The boss, I'm sorry. I really don't play with people randomly. I used to get a lot of requests and stuff to do it. It got to be a bit much to try to keep on top of. So I appreciate the super chat and all, but it's not something that I generally do. Some games I have played where I've just let people join randomly, but I never invite individuals. It got to be too demanding. How's the morale for the stress dupe? They had a variety of issues, actually. So, like, their stress issue down here was about the oxygen, having wet feet, and being unrested. Their morale should be okay, I think. Well, that was Johnny Test, right? Yeah, I mean, Johnny's like right at the line there, but he's not over he's not demanding more morale than he's getting supplied. So it's okay that way. I think it was just about working in low oxygen areas, and he had soggy feet all the time, and still no point in mechatronics engineering. Would you play War for the Overworld or Dungeons 3? I'm not familiar with either of those, so I'm not sure. Yeah, Construction Simulator 3 I'm playing on Thursday. State of Decay 2 I think I'm playing on Wednesday. Based on the poll that I put out in the community tab on the chat, it looks like we'll be playing some Stardew Valley on Friday. So if you're looking for... Incidentally, I know people sometimes ask what I'm planning to play for the week. Not only did I post the schedule in Discord, but I also tend to post it in the community tab on the channel. So if you are on YouTube, if you're on YouTube and you click on this little community tab, in here there's a posting section that they added where you can put in things. So I posted the schedule for the week. So today, Oxygen Not Included, State of Decay 2 tomorrow, Construction Simulator 3 on Thursday. Then we're doing a poll for audience choice on Friday. It looks like Stardew Valley is kind of cleaning up right now, and 52% of the votes. So that's probably what we'll be playing on Friday. What about Nightmare Mode of DST? What's Nightmare Mode? Honestly, for me, playing DST in general is almost like Nightmare Mode. I struggle with that game for some reason. Oh, he's playing Minecraft with CrypticFox on Friday. Well, there was technically an option there because I said I listed a number of games and then I said like if you want something else, pick that. But it looks like Stardew Valley is the clear winner at this point with 52% of the vote. Choose ice. I guess we'll get some of the ice. Okay, we have rolled around to 11 p.m. Eastern time. I'm gonna call it a wrap for tonight. Been live for like 2 hours. Colony's going well. And we'll see. Oh yeah, I gotta build a kitchen too. I'll have to remember to do that next time. So when we come back next time, we're gonna build a kitchen for them to actually prepare some food that goes beyond meal lice. That will help our duplicants a little bit as well if they're fed a little bit better. I need to build a recreation area as well, so they have a place that they can kind of cool their heels when I'm not busy working them like a slave driver, and you know they're idle a lot, but still crack the whip on them. Get to work, duplicates. But thanks everyone for coming to hang out tonight. Really appreciate it. I appreciate all the super chats tonight as well. Very, very much appreciated. If you don't currently subscribe to the channel, click on the subscribe button. Come back and hang out with us again. Again, tomorrow night I will be playing State of Decay 2 on the Xbox. So I hope you'll come and hang out with us again tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm, as always, CrypticFox. I'll see all of you next time.